Hey folks, and welcome back to the channel. After all this time, after all the months, after all of the planning, the mental abuse on our brains, we finally brought our website forward, our home base, our humble abode for everybody that's involved in the HCC community and our projects. It's a place for you to hang your hat and find everything that you need to find out about the projects that we're dedicated to on Terra Classic that are part of the HCCFactory. This was well overdue. Now, it was kind of a weird one because we had the LUNC Penguins website. We then moved that to LUNC Dash because it always comes under that issue of things becoming an echo chamber. Like I was saying, this was well needed for us. So as you can see from the title of the video, we're going to go through the Hatchery white paper, and this is something that birthed as an idea on pen and paper. It was a long shot, to say the least, and getting this kind of project, this kind of imaginative idea to go from paper to theory to an actual working system, it's insane. So we really hope that you're going to enjoy this, and we're bringing something new to the blockchain. As well as something new, we're bringing something old, and that's simply the staking module that we utilize in the LUNC Penguins community, and only in the LUNC Penguins community. And that module is locked, and we more or less are the only ones that are utilizing it. The Hatchery is now the second project that utilizes it, and the good thing is that OG Penguin holders benefit from this. It's not simply just the Hatchery. This is all one combined treasury altogether. So let's just jump straight into it. You've got the collection. We've got babies, we've got adults, we've got Ubers, and we've got Jaegers. So you've got 800 in the collection of babies, you've got 700 adults, 600 Ubers, and 400 Jaegers. It's going to be very interesting for everyone. We have got the egg types here. We've got common, rare, and epic and legendary. And then we've got the mating process. So this is where the project's uniqueness does lie. It's in its exciting mating process on the Hatchery's website. Users can choose 2 OG penguins to mate with a chance to receive an egg. Users can pair their own penguins or opt for foreign ones, or even a mix of both. If a user chooses to mate foreign penguins, they will need to pay 1000 LUNC per penguin to the retrospective holders. If they choose to mate their own penguins, the first 10 matings or 20 penguin usages are free. After exceeding this limit, users do need to pay 1000 LUNC per penguin to the treasury, which benefits holders of both collections. We don't benefit from this, simply the holders do. So you have got the cost breakdown here. I'm not going to bore you with that because you're all going to be going through this white paper. I'm simply just trying to cover the bulk of it here. So the mating process of any 2 penguins provides a 20% chance of receiving an egg. The potential combinations of a penguin are preset within the Hatchery, and each pair can only be used once. So that means once you've used a pair, that pair's done. It's finished. No one else can use that pair. So this is what makes this project so interesting. It's not simply just click and mint. You've got to try and find the combinations that are going to pay off the best. So let's move over to the eggs and the hatchlings. Upon successful mating and receiving an egg, there's a very chance of the egg being a specific rarity. You've got 16% chance of being legendary, 24% chance of being an epic, 28% chance of a rare, and a 32% chance for a common. The act of hatching an egg or opening it comes with a minting fee. This fee is determined by the egg's rarity. Once all hatchlings of a specific egg category are minted, all remaining eggs of that category are automatically burnt and cannot be received through mating anymore. You've got your hatching costs here, and you've got the percentages breakdown. We tried to give you as much information as we can about the percentages so everybody understands what they're getting involved in. It's important to read these white papers before you get involved with a project. This one even more so. So it is important to note that the eggs obtained through mating, they can't be sold or bought on the marketplace. However, once hatched, the hatchlings, which is the new penguins, can be traded freely. This project represents a unique twist on NFT collections, creating a dynamic and engaging ecosystem for both existing and new users. And this is what really sets, I believe, the projects that we're creating here aside, because we're not always just sitting there thinking, well, what can we make from it? Well, what we getting from it is it's what can we do for the blockchain here? What can we create for the community here? What can we give back to this community that has decided to support us as a community and us as a blockchain? So it's all about giving back with these projects. You've got an example of the full minting process. I'm not going to read it because you do need to read this yourself. It's very important you understand how the minting process works, because you're going to have to utilize HCCFactory website with your penguins. And yes, it's amazing. You can connect your wallet and everything. It's as simple as just doing the scan. This is a totally safe website. It's us. It's not, you don't need to worry about anything. You have got Project LUNC burn on here. We've already been through that white paper, but feel free to go through that again. That's going to be dropping very, very soon. The likelihood this week, probably Friday. The Hatchery white paper's up. LUNC Penguin's website is up. The good thing about this is when you connect, you can see all your NFTs in one place. This is going to pay off for you folks so much with the Hatchery and the way it works. So let's move back to this. We've got the treasury and staking. This is really, really important. You folks need to ensure you've read through all of this. You understand the percentages. You understand where everything's going. And you understand exactly down to a T, okay, what you're getting involved with, because we had a lot of people last time that they were buying the NFTs and then coming and joining groups and can have a white paper to read. And it's, let's read the white paper first, then let's think about if we want to get involved with this project. But these NFTs, they are incredible. I mean, we have stepped the game up by, I don't know, like 1,000%. This idea of always becoming better and being better and producing better things. But the Hatchery, LUNC Penguins was all about this process with Dr. Kipper, and Dr. Kipper going through his issues with him trying to create the perfect penguin. And I believe this collection is going to bring so much to the LUNC community. You've got the project treasury. This is public for everyone. This is the treasury that deals with everything in this. So anything that you want to see, anything you want to know, anything you want to break down to do with the treasury, you just search that on Terra Finder and you'll be able to find all of the details that you want. Everything's going to work in the same manner as the OG collection with staking and everything like that. But I think loads of people are going to be more interested in trying to find the best genetic pairs that they can possibly get. So it doesn't matter if you haven't caught it, if you don't own penguins, right? Because you can just buy the DNA packages from current penguin holders, and then the current penguin holders, they benefit from you buying DNA packages from them. So it really does bring an edge, because OG users, they get a set amount of free uses, and say you own, I don't know, 10 penguins. That's a lot of free usage before you've got to get to a point where you're actually paying for DNA packages. This is going to be really interesting. Let me know what you folks think. We haven't set a release date for the Hatchery, but the website's active. Anybody can go on it and check. It's hccfactory.com, all just one word. And everything's on there. The white papers are on there. Everything's on there for you folks to break down. But let me know what you think about all this. Give us some feedback in the comment section. I didn't want to show anybody what the NFTs look like other than the ones that we've got listed up here. So you can get a kind of idea of how awesome this collection is. It's going to be great. I'm super excited for this. We have pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and persevered through hard times, through rough times to get to where we are now. And everybody knows what comes after the Hatchery. Penguin Island, folks. Look forward to that one. Let me know about all of this in the comment section. If you don't understand something, let us know in the comment section. We can address that before we get to a release date. Stay safe, stay humble, stay aware. None of this is financial advice. It's all for educational purposes only. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Sure.